Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Um,
Really quick, can you tell me how old you are and where you're from?
I am 32 from LA.
32 from LA. Dating in LA.
Yes.
Sounds like so much fun from what I hear.
And for conversation purposes, can you call me Lily? So we're not like just focused on currently not dating. And I'm not dating because during like the holiday season, I feel like it's very disingenuous and people kind of just like want to have a plus one for their like office parties or because their mommy's asking them or whatever. And it's just like a lot of time for me is like really time to connect with my friends, my family, etc. So that's why I typically don't like dating during the holiday season. But what happened to me a lot is when I was dating, and this is like not even including online. This is just in life. I'm doing my thing. I'm at Starbucks. I'm at Target. I'm walking home from the nail shop. I'm just living my life. Guys will approach me. They will buy my coffee, etc. They would we'll exchange numbers, and the day of or the day before, they'll cancel the date, or communication will just stop. Therefore, of course, no date.
Okay.
And I can't seem to fully understand why. And it's making me feel some type of way.
Because they have a false sense of abundance, and a lot of men just seek the validation of knowing that they could without actually wanting to. And so ultimately, you're attractive enough for them to want to know that they could get your number and take you out on a date, but then they lack the integrity to actually follow through. And then also they are consumed by online dating, and especially in LA, they have this false sense of abundance, thinking that the grass will always be green on the other side. So if any man does that to you, I can tell you without a doubt, it is likely an unhealed man just searching for external validation in your beauty, and it has no reflection of you or your value. And I would not think twice about it.
Thank you. And then furthermore, what like pisses me off, like this really upsets me, is they come back. Like literally yesterday it was literally my birthday yesterday. And this guy who we actually went out a couple of times, but it was very like those friendly, very casual boba Starbucks type of dates. It was nothing real anything. So our last conversation was in November, dude. November.
Yeah.
And then he texts. He doesn't even say, "Hey, I remember it's your birthday. Happy birthday." Like that would have been cool.
Yeah.
He was just like, "Hey," and I was just like, "Why are you contacting me?" And he's like, "I just want to know how you are. Chill." And I was just like, "You have a good one." Like what?
Good. I mean, I know it can piss you off, but ultimately, I would see it as a blessing. Where it's like, I would see it as a blessing because it's very apparent that these men, again, don't know what the fuck that they want, and they obviously didn't appreciate you when they had the opportunity to, and which means that they don't get you just because they tried to go find better and they ended up finding less. Like, that's on them, right? And that would be like a little pat on my back, a validation. And ultimately, if somebody does that to you moving forward, where they like get your number and then they ghost or whatever the case may be, block them, right? Protect your peace, because you know that they're always going to come back. Because again, they're going to go try to find more. They're always going to find less, because ultimately it's a shitty mentality on their part, and they're going to double dip into the validation that they got from you once, just saying, hey, maybe I could give it a shot. And ultimately, they're coming back to test whether or not your boundaries are still intact, and that's it. So they're like, oh, nope, she's still a self-respecting woman, which I'm not ready for. Like, I'm going to bounce again, right? And then maybe they'll even come back again. They're like, hey, have you lowered your standards yet? And you're like, nope. So they're going to
saying that without saying that.
What's that?
Like, yeah, asking me like if I've lowered my standards without asking me if I've lowered my standards.
100%. That's why I understand it makes you mad, but I would not even give it that much emotion. They do not deserve anger from you, because anger takes energy, and I would just be indifferent because it's like, whatever. Like, I would just be like slightly annoyed, if anything. But I would not be pissed off about it, because again, they're just checking, make sure you still have standards, and then you're like, yep, I do, to the point where now I'm blocking you.
Yeah.
You're not even going to warrant a response from me. You're not taking any of my energy. I'm not going to give you any of my peace. Like, go pound sand. And that's it. So, okay. I wouldn't, like, the worst thing that you could do is make this be a reflection of you. do not internalize this, and honestly, don't even be upset about it because it is not worth your energy.
Okay, it was just like really. Thank you. It was just really irritating because this happened more than this is like the most recent example. Another something happened like I dated this guy during the summer of 2022, and like his problem was drinking. Like, you could drink, that's cool, but you do not have the right to drink and drive. And then to get mad at me that I don't want to get in the car with you, you are out of your mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And so then he comes back like last week and he's like on my Instagram, which was crazy. And because, like I said, he's like not following me on social media, like type of thing. So he like, I have to check, I had a request message. And I was like, ooh, this is new. What's this? And then, like, I see his picture, and I'm like, what? And it's, like, this whole apology and, like, how he's a changed man and, like, this whole thing. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, one, you need to start utilizing that block button. Two, if they reach out, it's not a reflection of you. You're internalizing it some way, right?
Yeah.
You're probably, like, part of you is probably upset that it feels like you're doing something to attract shitty men.
Yeah.
That's like a reflection of you. It's not. I mean, it's absolutely not. It's like, stand up business. Like, just don't let it take any of your energy. It's not a reflection of you or your readiness. So don't internalize it. That's the worst thing that you can possibly do. And then just be like, ugh, it was just a message. Let it go. Delete, block. And then just continue on with your life and go find your peace. That's it. That's my best advice to you. It's not a reflection of you.
Thank you. And to the chat, you guys, some were telling me, like, happy late birthday. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
We got a good community here, so.
All right. Thank you. I'll let you go to the next caller.
All right. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Combo. Again, actions aren't aligning, or words and actions aren't aligning. That's all that really matters in this one. So that's all that matters. Oh, let's do this.